Thank you for joining us. I'm your host, Melissa Vega. Spring is here and it's the perfect time to get outside. Our guests today offer 2 ways to get outdoors and learn about the natural world around you. The Alamo Area Master Naturalists are looking for those that are interested in education, outreach, and service for the natural areas within the community. Nicki, Aspotolow, Derrick, Mims, Emily Hawthorn, and Cesar Silva are all members of the Alamo Area Master Naturalist. With information on the chapter and their programs. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks.
Well, Emily, can you tell our viewers about the Master Naturalist program?
Well, sure. I'd love to do that. We are the Alamo Area Master Naturalists are focused on Bexar County and the surrounding area and the surrounding counties. And we have over 250 registered members who are volunteers in the area around us. And we focus on conservation, preservation of the natural area, and education to the public. We have been here for 25 years. In fact, this is our 25th anniversary year. And your members, your viewers can join us. They can become a master naturalist. We have our next training class will start in the fall, and registration starts in June. They can find registration information on our website, txmn.org/Alamo. Over to you, Melissa.
All right. Well, happy 25th anniversary. And Nicki and Derrick, you guys are both at the Butterfly Learning Center in Hardberger Park. Can you show and tell us what you do?
Sure, thanks. We're over here at the Butterfly Learning Center, and this is conserved habitat for butterflies and native plants. It's all managed by the Alamo Area Master Naturalists, and so it's a great place to volunteer, to network professionally, to get hands-on learning experience. And we also provide educational programs and field trips. We have third Saturday programs every month. And we also raise butterflies and caterpillars here. Derrick does. He oversees our hatchery, our hatch house, and he'll tell you more about what he's got here.
All right, yes. So for the hatch house, we plan to raise a variety of caterpillars, butterflies, for some of those third Saturday programs of field trips. And what I have in my hand right now are 2 black swallowtail caterpillars, both in 2 different stages. And this is one of the many we hope to raise in that hatch house this season.
Wow, I love to see them grow. That's so exciting. And Emily, I understand there's also a Wildscape demonstration garden at Hardberger Park too. Can you tell us about this particular project?
I'd love to tell you about that. So it is a garden that was planted by and maintained by the Alamo Area Master Naturalists. It is specifically to educate the public on the use of native plants in the landscape. And I think it's a great place to go to see how adaptable native plants are to all kinds of landscapes. And they do 3 things. They improve the environment for native fauna, like birds and butterflies and other crawling creatures. And they save effort for the homeowner and money because they require less maintenance and they require less water. And with all the new people moving into our area, it's important to realize that we have new people moving in, but we have a finite water source in the Edwards Aquifer. So the more we can do to conserve water, the better it is for the environment and for your pocketbook. So come by and take a look at the Wildscape demonstration garden. You will find it near the Urban Ecology Center at Hardberger Park. And if you go to the Hardberger Park website, they will show you where it is. And in the garden, there are signs, so you can do a self-tour and you can learn about the different plants, what they are good for, what the best environment is for them. Some of them like full sun, some of them like part sun, and all of them are water saving. So I really encourage you to come by and do a self-tour. Just enjoy a quiet, peaceful afternoon. And by the way, you will see butterflies there and other pollinators as well.
I love it, seeing the plants and the butterflies and getting to learn more about them. And being a master naturalist isn't just for adults. Cesar, you volunteer with the Junior Master Naturalist program. Why is it important to get children involved in nature?
That is correct. So I do volunteer for the Junior Master Naturalist program. And it's important because we all know that spending time outside in nature is important, especially for children. It's an experience, and it promotes healthier development, well-being, and positive attitudes in our natural world. And when these children, when they have this relationship with nature, they tend to be more inclined to care about the world around them as adults. And learning such topics is what we do with them, with the water systems and weather and wildlife. It helps our kids understand the relationship between themselves and the world around them.
And Cesar, is there a particular age where the junior naturalist can start, getting into the program? Like what's kind of the age limit there?
Yeah, so as we probably all know, there are many places in town that we can do nature stuff, but very few are open to the children that we hold. We go from 8 to 13, and thankfully, partnering with the House of Neighborly Service Pals, Peace Pals program, we ensure that all children, regardless of social economic status, have the opportunity to learn about this stuff.
I love it. Very important for those kiddos there. And Emily, for those who are interested in joining the Alamo Area Master Naturalist, where do they go and what do they do?
Well, so we have our class this year. Our next class will be in the fall. It'll start in August, and registration opens in June. And it consists of at least 40 hours of classroom education, depending, of course, on COVID. Some of it may be by Zoom and some of it will be in person, and a number of field trips that will take us all over the South Texas area, all the different parks, everywhere from Canyon Gorge to the Medina River Natural Area to down south to the lakes and rivers. So registration opens in June, and you can find the registration information at our website, which is txmn.org/Alamo.
Got it. So just go to the website, register, and now is a good time to register because June is coming up right around the corner, right?
Right. And the registration won't open until June, but the information is already there.
All righty. Lots of information. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us and for sharing with us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.